Today we're going to be learning the difference between Pi foundation and Raft foundation. Now, people always jump to one question: which one is actually the strongest? First, you must understand why they are different, because once you truly see the difference, you will know exactly when to use each one. And the question of which one is being strong answers itself. So let's not put them in a fight. Let's put them side by side and go through their differences one after the other. Here is the first difference, and honestly the biggest one. Every other thing grows out from this. A raft spreads out, a pie goes down. That is the whole concept about raft foundation and pie foundation. Let me show you. A raft is one big thick slab of concrete under your whole building. Just imagine you're holding a plate and a building is on top of that plate. Imagine the plate is a flat plate and you placed your building on top of that flat plate. That is exactly raft foundation. A pie is totally the opposite. It is a long column pushed deep into the ground. Think of walking in soft snow. In normal shoes, you sink, but put on snowshoes, your weight spreads all over a wide area. So you float. That is raft. It spreads your weight around a large area. Your weight travels straight down to the strong ground below. That is pie foundation. So say it with me: raft goes wide, pie foundation goes deep. That is just the concept. Keep that in your head. We will build everything on it. Now, this is the second difference. Let's talk about where they sit in the ground. Because the raft foundation spreads sideways, it stays near the surface. We call it a shallow foundation. Picture a plate resting on a soil with a building sitting on top of the plate. Because the pie goes down, it reaches 10, 20, sometimes 30 meters. We call it deep foundation. Picture the leg of a table punching down to the ground, looking for a solid floor. So here is the second difference, and see how it follows from the first. So shallow foundation spreads wide and pie foundation goes deep. Third difference, this one is very useful for you. Each of those foundations goes for different types of soil and ground. Use a raft when the soil is weak, but weak evenly, with no strong layer to reach. The raft can't send weight anywhere useful, so instead it just spreads out and floats on top, perfect for that situation. Use pie when the top soil is weak, but there is strong ground deep below. The pie ignores the soft soil on top and stands on the strong ground underneath, like reaching past the mud to the rock. So here is a very simple question to ask yourself: is there any strong ground deep below? If no is your answer, then use raft foundation. But if yes is your answer, then use pie foundation. That particular type of question does a lot of work. Now, here is the fourth difference: the weight they are actually built to carry. A raft suits lighter, spreads out buildings, houses, small blocks of flats where the weight is not punching hard down in one spot. Use pie for heavy concentrated loads, taller buildings, bridges, and big warehouses. When the weight is good and focused on one point, you must send it deep using pie foundation. That is why every skyscraper you have ever seen stands on pie foundation, not on raft foundation. So raft foundation can handle an ordinary building on ordinary ground, but when it comes to a heavy building or heavy load, that is pie territory. Now let's talk about the fifth difference when it comes to money and effort. A raft foundation is usually cheaper and faster on a normal building. You dig, you lay the steel, you pour one big slab, no special machines needed for raft foundation. But pie foundation costs more. They need special machines to drive and dig deep into the ground to get that solid hard rock. Thereby, you are paying for that depth and that extra strength. So the lesson is: never use pie foundation unless the soil or the ground demands for pie foundation. But when pie foundation is needed, they are worth every bit. Now let's put all difference in one picture. Look at this table. The raft spread wide, sits shallow, carries lighter buildings and costs less. The pile foundation goes deep, sits deep and needs strong ground, carries heavy buildings and costs more. Look at every line. Each one is the exact opposite. That is the easiest way to differentiate between Raft foundation and pile foundation. Raft foundation spread wide, pile foundation goes deep. So now, finally, which one is stronger? Is it Raft foundation or is it pile foundation? Or are they just used based on the soil type and building design? Here is the honest answer. For the heaviest load and deepest reach, piles are stronger. But strength alone is not the point. The point is choosing the one that matches your ground and soil condition. And there's only one way to know the type of foundation to use. Test your soil, not your budget, not a guess, not an assumption. The soil test tells you which type of foundation to use. Now you know the difference between Raft foundation and pile foundation. So let me ask you this question again. Which one is stronger? Don't forget to follow me for more engineering tips. Thank you.